Welcome back. You're live with Expresso as we get into the debate of school uniforms this morning. Were you for or against?
You know what, dude? It's funny. If you think back, while you were at school, for me, I was against it. But when I left school, I thought back and I was like, you know what? I'm actually for it.
Yeah, maybe for your last 2 years of school where you do actually have a fashion sense, then it's all right.
But you know what was nice? You know, matric, obviously, you wear something different. We had red ties.
Yeah, we got our blazers and things. No, I love that. Now,
Exactly.
this gives us a great opportunity to look back at Bafana Bafana through the ages, through their uniforms. We don't know where you're going until you've seen where you've come from.
That's
in South
deep,
Africa, I like to be deep on a Wednesday morning. It's my deep day, you know. But it gives us a great opportunity to see how far Bafana Bafana have actually come and return to the glory days, in the hope that we're going to relive this now as they take on Cape Verde this weekend in the first of the AFCON games for 2013. Now, we go way back to the 1996-1998 era, undoubtedly the Bafana Bafana golden era. 4 years after readmission, Clive Barker was at the helm of the team as Neil Tovey raised the African Cup of Nations on home soil in 1996 after they defeated Tunisia 2-0, and that was thanks to Mark Williams' 2 brilliant goals. I was there in the stadium.
Oh, man.
With my mom.
What a moment.
Bless you, Mom, for taking me to that game.
Thanks,
It was one
Mom.
of those unbelievable experiences. And of course, 97, the country had more reason to celebrate as Fulma Singer's sweet strike booked Bafana's first FIFA World Cup place in France.
Nice. Also in 97 was also the year that the nation's most prolific striker, Benny McCarthy, made his full international debut. The team was unable to make it to the second round after finishing third in their group, and Clive Barker was sacked ahead of the next AFCONs, which were actually taking place in Burkina Faso, with Jomo Sono appointed caretaker coach.
And Jomo's tried a few times, but never been able to hold on to that seat. And they finished second behind Egypt, losing 2-0 in that final. Then we move into the 1998-2000 era. In 99, marked the steady decline of Bafana Bafana in the FIFA World Ranking. Sadly, in 96, they were 10th in the world. 10th. Unbelievable.
That's brilliant.
And of course, that was our highest placing ever. Then we went down to 30th in 1999. Bafana also recorded the first win against a European side when they defeated Sweden in Pretoria thanks to Siyabonga Nomvete, and that's where he announced his arrival on the world stage.
Exactly. Now we move on to the period 2000 to 2002. South Africa qualified for the second FIFA World Cup, this time to be played in South Korea and Japan. So South Africa failed to qualify for the second round after losing 3-2 to a highly rated Spanish side in their final Group B match. So in the 2002 AFCON, Bafana were knocked out in the quarterfinals, continuing their steady decline.
And the fashion sense only got better in my mind. I think that's one area where they've always nailed it. And we love our jerseys. The fact that we've been given our jerseys now to wear to show.
Oh, man. I love our jerseys. Really do.
Now, in 2004, 2008 was a better period. This is the period of the Brazilians. So South Africa turned to overseas expertise to resolve the steady decline of our national team. And, of course, we appointed Carlos Alberto Pereira as head coach, who had to resign after 2 years with the team due to personal reasons. And, of course, Joel Santana then replaced him at the helm, who couldn't speak a word of English and needed a translator.
Well, yeah, I don't know how that went down. But anyways, let's move on to the next period, 2009 to 2012. South Africa hosted the World Cup warm-up tournament, the Confederations Cup, which consists of the winner of each continental tournament. Bafana made it to the semi-finals before losing 2-1 to eventual winner Brazil. So in the third place playoff against Spain, South Africa took the European Championships into extra time, but sadly lost 3-2. Just almost there.
So close.
Almost
in 2010, the World Cup started with so much optimism from the home supporters. I think all of us bought into the beautiful game. South Africa became the first host country, sadly, to fail to make it past the first round, despite Shaba's absolute cracker of a goal.
Exactly, and here we are. It's a brand new year, 2013. Bafana are yet to win a fixture in 2013, and with their first match against Cape Verde Islands on Saturday, they'll need to change this if they wish to progress to the next round of the AFCON 2013.
Oh, man, the whole country is behind you, fellas. Gordon Egerson, I think, is the perfect man for the job. What he's been able to do on the local front has been amazing, but he is a player manager, and that's what we need. So I hope you enjoyed looking through the jerseys and some of the highlights of Bafana through the ages. We are so ready for them to reclaim the former glory from 1996.
And I think we need to really, we all say we get behind Bafana, but we really need to get behind them. You know,
win
or lose, no matter what happens, we need to be there all the time, and that's the only way I think we're going to come out tops.
Yep, and of course, get yourself a Bafana jersey.
You have to. It's awesome jerseys, man. They look cool.
Now, I wonder if, and of course, if you've missed any of our AFCON coverage, we are putting it on our YouTube channel, Expresso Sport. You can catch up on all of our updates, player profiles, the works, and as we progress through the tournament, you can get all of that information online.
Now, the discussion continues from soccer jerseys to school uniforms. Pro or against it? Let's see.